Hello and welcome to another video of Bangladeshi Reaction. This is your host Freeman. For those who are new in our channel, I am an ordinary citizen of Bangladesh reacting to the whole world. By the title of the video, you already know it. Today we are about to react on the National Anthem of Ukraine. From the general knowledge and geography class, we know that the capital of Ukraine is Kiev and is situated beside Russia, but an Eastern European country. Sometimes we also call it an Eurasian country. To an ordinary citizen of Bangladesh, Ukraine is actually known for their wheat production because a lot of wheat we used to import every single year from Ukraine. But right now, considering the present situation, Ukraine is on the news every single day. The war between Russia and Ukraine is there, and that's why more people do know about Ukraine more than they used to know. And the effect of war is really harming our day-to-day life. The price of daily necessary things has gone higher. The price of fossil fuel is also high, so definitely we're suffering. We want the war to end as soon as possible, and we definitely, as a citizen of Bangladesh, always supports the peace, as we believe peace is the best weapon against any hatred. Okay, before jumping into the National Anthem of Ukraine, let's see what we can learn about it from Google. So it says the State Anthem of Ukraine. That means the way we say the National Anthem of Bangladesh or the National Anthem of India, it seems like instead of saying National Anthem of India, they say State Anthem of Ukraine. As I don't know how to speak Ukrainian language, so the name of the Ukrainian National Anthem would sound like this.
Ще не вмерла Україна і слава їй воля.
Which means the glory and freedom of Ukraine has not yet perished. I am so surprised to see the meaning of the name. The glory and freedom of Ukraine has not yet perished. I mean, oh my God. Considering the present situation, how Ukraine is in war with Russia, the name of the national anthem reflects it. Their freedom has not yet been perished. And of course, we can see Russia is causing a lot of trouble to Ukraine right now. And the saddest part is civilian peoples and children are dying. And so many refugees are like trying to move outside of their own country, which is very sad. And of course, again, as a citizen of Bangladesh, as an ordinary human being, I would never support war. And we definitely believe Ukraine deserve what they are fighting for. Their freedom needs to be get perished. This says is also known by its official title State Anthem of Ukraine, or by its shortened form, which means Ukraine has not yet perished. It is one of the state symbols of the country. The lyric constitute a slightly modified version of the first stanza of a patriotic poem written in 1862 by the poet Pavlo Chopsky, a prominent ethnographer from Kiev. In 1863, Mikhailo Verbsky, a Western Ukrainian composer and Greek Catholic priest, composed music to accompany Chopsky's text. The first choral performance of the piece was at the Ukraine Theatre in Lviv in 1864. In the first half of the 20th century, during unsuccessful attempts to gain independence and create a state from the territories of the Russian Empire, Poland, and Austria-Hungary, the song was the national anthem of the Ukrainian People's Republic, the West Ukrainian People's Republic, and Carpatho, Ukraine. A competition was held for a national anthems following Ukraine's secession from the Soviet Union, with one of the songs being Za Ukrazinu, which means for Ukraine, by the Ukrainian writer and actor Mykola Vorny, adapted by Ukraine's Verkhovna Rada, the name of the parliament, on 15th January 1992. The official lyrics were adopted on 6th March 2003 by the law of the Anthem of Ukraine. So we know that the lyricist is Pavlo Chopsky, music is composed by Mikhailo Verbsky, and was adopted in 6th March 2003. Comparing with the National Anthem of Bangladesh, which we have adopted it back in 1972, It's kind of new, right? Anyway guys, so we'll be looking for the national anthem of Ukraine on YouTube. Here we go. I'm searching by the national anthem of Ukraine with English subtitle, and here we have it. Let's go and react. Ukraine national anthem, English translation. Ukrainian lyric and English translation. The flag, by the way, it has this beautiful blue and yellow. I was thinking about wearing something blue and yellow to react on this national anthem of Ukraine, but I could find only this one. This polo shirt that I'm wearing, it has yellow, but it doesn't have any blue. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay guys, the first impression, as I always do, it sounds like so many people have gathered in a church or in a place to pray to the gods. It means something like a praying session is going on and everyone all together is praying. It also has this European orchestra vibe as well that I'm feeling. Do let me know what you think about the national anthem or the starting of it. And also I have noticed that there is no extra musical intros this national anthem has like the other ones. So yeah, it goes straight to the point. And of course the first line, which means Ukraine's freedom has not yet perished, not her glory as well. One thing I have to say here, you see, in our country Bangladesh, we also recognize Bangladesh as her or she, as we call our country Bangladesh our motherland. Seems like they also have this similarity. They are calling their country her or she. And of course guys, the first line is always like, you know, after this war started between Russia and Ukraine, seeing the name, the meaning of the national anthem, that the freedom has not yet perished, it's like, wow, how long they have been, like, you know, fighting for their freedom. This is crazy. I mean, there is a lot to learn about the history of Ukraine. So if you have any idea where to learn the history of Ukraine from, please do provide a link in the comment section. I would definitely give it a try. And if you know something, do also let me know in the comment section by typing it. That would be so nice. Okay, moving on. Upon us, fellow Ukrainians, fate shall smile once more. One thing I would like to add here one more time. So whenever you are like listening to the national anthem of Ukraine, particularly this version, it actually directly touches your heart. The way they are singing the song, it's like they are praying, they're screaming, like, give us the freedom that we deserve. Like it feels like they're singing this song from their heart. And also here it goes like, upon fellow Ukrainians, fate shall smile once more. That means they are praying for the freedom, and when they will get it, the fate shall smile once more towards them. And fellow Ukrainians, that means all the citizens of Ukraine, right? Our enemies will vanish like dew in the sun. This line is so cool. Our enemies will vanish like dew in the sun. This sounds so good. The metaphor, the way of using this metaphor, I mean, they could have said like, we will kill all the enemies, you know, or we will destroy the enemies, everything. But the way of saying this, that the enemies will vanish like dew vanishes when the sun, you know, comes out. This is so cool. It shows up that someone or like a poet has actually written this song. This is the difference between an ordinary person and a poet, I would say. An ordinary person would directly say, we will kill all the enemies, you know. But a poet is saying like, we will do something that will, you know, make the enemies go away. like dews in the sun. This is so cool. I always prefer metaphors that are easy to understand. There are metaphors we have seen on different songs or poems that really goes over your head. I mean, an ordinary person cannot make sense of what the line actually means. But metaphors like this, enemies will vanish like dew in the sun. So easy to understand. This is so very cool. I really appreciate that. And we too shall rule, brothers, in a free land of our own. Of course, as they have mentioned at the very beginning of their national anthem, that their freedom has not yet been perished. That means they are always looking for the freedom, so that they have this right to say that, yeah, this is a free land and we are ruling like the way we want to be ruled, or we want to rule. This is obvious. Again, a lot to learn about the history of Ukraine, guys. Let's move forward. It sounds really good. I mean, you would really appreciate the composition, no doubt about it. We lay down our souls and bodies to attain our freedom. So by the line here, it seems like they are ready to sacrifice their soul and bodies, even if they have to do it to attain the freedom. I mean, here I have to mention something like back in 1971, we fought a heroic freedom fight, and a lot of sacrifices we have done. So on our national anthem of Bangladesh, there is a mention of brotherhood, peace and everything nice, but there is no mention of the heroic war of 71, because the composer and the writer of the national anthem of Bangladesh is Rabindranath Tagore. He actually passed away long before the freedom fight. But here, as we know that Ukrainians are still looking for the freedom they actually deserve and fighting for, and they have this talk about their sacrificing soul and bodies if necessary to attain their freedom. This is something, guys. This is something. Okay, moving forward again. And the way the song actually moves, going down and suddenly going up, it gives you an emotional roller coaster ride as well. This is a different level of composition. I have listened to other national anthems which has this similar kind of vibe, orchestral vibe, but this one is goes so ups and down. Again, guys, it's not like for the first time I'm actually listening to the national anthem, but never paid this much of attention. Like an ordinary listener, I have played this song a couple of times. So if you want to listen to this national anthem of Ukraine, particularly this video, without any interruption, right? Because I'm interrupting a lot in order to understand and explain what I'm understanding from the lyrics. So I'll be putting the link of the video in the description so that you can listen to this national anthem without any kind of interruption. Oh, and we have this line here, and we will show that we brothers are of the Cossack nation. Cossack nation, here I'm interpreting that Cossack nation, they're trying to say that the Cossack nations are the people, their ancestors maybe. So I'm not sure about what actually they're talking about, but do let me know in the comment section if you know about it. What do they mean by this Cossack nation? But I have a belief that they're talking about their ancestors, right? Let's go. We will stand together for freedom from sand to the dawn. Here it's easy to understand. They are referring to two different places, like from the one side to another, right? One side sand to another side, the other end would be the dawn, right? Again, I might be wrong. Please do let me know in the comment section. What do you know about these two places, Cyan and Don? Because when I was looking at the map of the Ukraine, I haven't seen any famous place like it shows up on the map, like Kiev or some other places. I haven't seen this name, Cyan and Don. So I might be wrong. Please do let me know in the comment section if you know about it. Okay. We will not allow others to rule in our motherland. Who would, right? Who would? We will not. So, I remember learning from the history of Bangladesh. I know that for a long time, actually, a different country called Pakistan ruled Bangladesh. I'm quite sure that there is no nation in the world who would definitely like to be ruled by other nation or other country. And here's another mention that our motherland, as I was talking earlier, that we Bangladeshi people call our country mother, and we call Bangladesh our motherland. So we have this very similarity with Ukraine. They also call their country motherland. And of course, no one would never allow or like to be ruled by other countries. Definitely. Every single country, every single nation has their own culture, their belief, their lifestyle. So when other country is going to rule them, they will definitely try to impose their own point of view, own tradition, own culture, own style, right? And yeah, definitely the people who love their motherland, who love their culture, who respects the culture would never would like that. Wow, what a way to end the national anthem, guys. So if I talk about the composition and the lyric of the song in a particular, this is a very well composed and well written national anthem. But one thing I have to mention here, you see what happens in Bangladesh. Every single day before starting the class, all the children gathered together on an open field in front of the national flag and sing the national anthem all together. And every other occasions important, like the Victory Day, the Independence Day, all the citizens of Bangladesh sing or recite the national anthem all together. That means from the very childhood of a citizen of Bangladesh, we are learning the lyric, and subconsciously definitely we are developing our thinking process based on the national anthem. So if I'm not sure like how Ukrainian people, or when Ukrainian people recite the national anthem, is it similar or maybe different? But if it's similar, then that means that from the very beginning of their life, every single children is learning the lyric of the national anthem, and subconsciously they know that their freedom is not yet being perished. That means they're still fighting for it, they're still looking for it, they still want what they deserve or looking for. I mean, I'm not sure like how this affects, I mean, learning from the childhood that we are not free. This is like, wow. Please do let me know in the comment section what you think about it. How do you think the national anthem affects the subconscious mind of the citizen of a country? Okay. And another thing, guys, this national anthem is obviously so good, no doubt about it. If anyone from Ukraine or somehow related to Ukraine watching this video, do know that Bangladesh is never supporting any kind of war, and always believes in peace. And as an ordinary citizen of Bangladesh, I'm always inside of Ukraine, supporting Ukraine, and definitely oppose the war. Consider sharing this video with your friends and family to let them know what Bangladeshi people think about Ukraine, and also think about the national anthem of Ukraine. There is a PayPal link available in the description. If you can, your donation would be much appreciated, because we're looking forward to make better quality videos. If we get 1000 likes on this video of Ukrainian national anthem, we're going to make more videos about Ukraine on a different topic. We have a long way to go, guys. Let's have this journey together.